West Coast Bias, it's your man T3. We need to talk about Monday night, but most importantly, what is the real problem with our Las Vegas Raiders? But let's do what we do, because I come from me, you, and the crew. I can't even talk no more. Come talk to your boy.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold.
West Coast Bias, it's your man C3. Let's pay these bills. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Come talk to your boy. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I'm found on all platforms and diagrams, but let's talk about what's going on in these main frames and in this game, son. Last night was another outstanding slobber knocker, not by us, by the opposing team in our own home stadium. Was it an embarrassing loss? Yes. Was it an expected loss? Yes. But what was the main purpose? What was the main thing? I know I'm going to say the unpopular thing. I'm always saying the unpopular thing. Once again, I don't blame Geno Smith. I don't blame the offensive line. I don't blame the wide receivers. I don't blame the running back. I don't blame the defense. I blame the entire coaching staff. Absolutely, positively, this is where I'm at with the coaching staff. So reports are out there. Things are being said. I'm reading a lot of articles, listening to a lot of things. I treat every article, every news thing like the news. There's only so much I believe. But one thing I do know is something keeps getting said repeatedly. There's got to be some kind of piece to it somewhere. So Spy Tech and Pete Carroll seem to be on different paths. Pete Carroll is on the I need to win right now path. Spy Tech is on the let's build for the future path. And the two paths are colliding and not intersecting properly. What do I mean by that? If you look at our offensive line and the amount of young talent that we have out there on our squad, we are playing none of them. Absolutely, this is a veteran-led team, which is not always a bad thing. But what's going on right now is none of the vets are producing. Like, our offensive line is absolutely positive trash. Like, if we're going to look this bad, you might as well go on and put the rookies in. Not because you're not trying to win the game, but because you're trying to get dogs on the field. Like, you're trying to build something, not just for now, but for the future. And right now, I get it. You trying to get right now games, but you are not getting right now results. Like, we are 2-8. We are positively, absolutely looking worse than we were a year ago. AP at least had the boys playing. I can't see nothing. Like, we're calling for, like, Geno Smith to be benched and AOC or Miller to be put in or Kenny Pickett. It don't matter, son. Like, it don't matter who you have back there. Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll are not doing things that's benefiting the team. They're trying to do things to make it look like, look, I can win right now. I can do what I always done and build right now, make you win right now, but you can't. Like, I listened to that presser, and I was like, bro, are you the get off my lawn guy? Are you the guy who's like, is my way or the highway? Like, you have no developmental in you. Like, it don't matter how old you are, how big you get, how strong you are, how fast you get. You have to be able to adapt. You have to be able to take on new philosophies. Things change all the time. One thing I have learned about being in the medical field is that the science is not always the science. The science changes with new information. And new information comes new knowledge. And with new knowledge becomes a new course. And I don't see a new course happen for anything that is going on out here with our Las Vegas Raiders. Like, it's absolutely positive. Asinine to see the things that is happening with this team. Like, he didn't want to trade Jacoby the Law from Myers, which I understand. He's a great wide receiver. But you have got to bring along Jack Bresh and Thornton. And they got to do more than just what's in practice. They need in-game reps and on the field. And you are absolutely positively showing no kind of way of helping them come along. You're not setting nobody up for success but these old school vets. And I'm an old school cat who likes old school ways. But oh my goodness, you can only do that for so long. This league is bigger, faster, stronger, different personalities, different philosophies, different thought processes. Everybody learns and moves and develops differently. And you're not, as a head coach, you're not doing anything positive for this team. You're not doing. I was wrong. I was wrong to ask for Pete Carroll. I was wrong to ask for a coach who had belts on the wall. I didn't want AP fired. Let's get that straight. I wanted AP. I wanted to keep AP where he was. If you wanted to bring on a whole new general manager, great, fine, whatever. But AP deserved to stay because he had these boys playing. The moment Max Crosby had the strip sack in the game in the first half of the game, and the Raiders were in the red zone and could not score, which has been the issue for almost 3 years. From the 20 to the 20, we can make plays, but when we get in that red zone, it's like Superman and Kryptonite. We can't touch it. We can't get a touchdown. It's like, oh my gosh. What is happening? And we have the highest paid offensive coordinator in the game. And I see no offensive coordinating happening. I see an offensive line who are unsure and have no strength and no power, no velocity, no physicality whatsoever. Like Ashton Genty, I feel absolutely sorry for him because he has nobody blocking up front. Nobody willing to put a hat on a hat and a hand to a hand and a helmet to a helmet and dig their heels into the ground. Geno Smith threw for 42 times. At some point, Geno was probably saying, can we run the ball at least 12 times today? Ashton Genty had 6 carries for 7 yards. 6 carries for 7 yards. Defense, look, I said yesterday it was going to be a task to hold CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens to the game. Like I knew this was going to be a task, which means that it was going to be up to the corners and the safeties to watch the field. Caillou Blue Kelly has shown you who he is all season long. That man has got smoked like he worked for Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, bro. Like he's got a fresh plate every single time he plays. So why not put Darian Porter in on the fly, son? He's young. He's versatile. He's able to get in there. And it's not like Caillou Blue Kelly is not in the game. And they got him listed as a rookie, but he's not a rookie. He's not. Porter may be a wide receiver, but he has more things to learn, more things to burn, more reason to get into the game. We have got so many one-year contracts going into this season. And I love Devin White, and I love Eli Roberts, and I love our linebacking core. But Devin White is probably the only linebacker I would bring back as of right now. He would literally be the only linebacker that I would even talk to at the end of the season. Stokes, yes, re-sign that man. Like, I get it. CeeDee Lamb was able to do his thing, but Roberts, Palomao, you know what I'm saying? Chin, they left your boy for that tight end for the touchdown in that game. Stokes did what he had to do with what he had, and he has been a blue chipper for us on the for the defensive line. Max Crosby can't get help. Like, this man, you brought in Booker, you've re-signed Butler, Snowden was back there in the field, but Max is getting doubled, tripled, quadrupled team. Why? Because they are not afraid of nobody else on the line. Do you know why Brock Bowers is the number one guy? Because he can do it all. But why did Jacoby the Law Firm Myers get 1,000 yards? Because they were doubling Brock. They don't fear none of our wide receivers. And why should they? You're giving them no reason to. I blame the coaching staff. Like, I know everybody wants to get on Geno Smith. I know everybody wants to get on the offensive line and all the rest of this stuff. But I don't feel like this coaching staff is setting our team up for success. And that's just a logical thought. I'm not mad. I might be yelling, but I'm not mad. I'm just an energetic guy. Normally, I'm just an energetic dude. You know what I mean? Like I just exuberate energy, bro. So don't take my loudness for anger. I'm just expressing myself on the highest level possible. And it's sad because the season is a wash, bro. Like I would have liked. I mean, you know what? 2-8, I'm not even mad at. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. Even though I had us at a whole different level and thought was expected a whole different thing, 2-8, I'm not even mad at, bro. I'm not even a little bit upset with 2-8. You know why? You know why I'm not upset with 2-8? Because expectations were high, but to be expected. What I am mad at is the lack of coaching, accountability, and just straight up just no reason to just make moves and to do things that's going to positively impact the team. But Raider Nation, you know what I'm saying? West Coast bias. All the many T3s out there. Let your boy know how you feel. Sound off, Raider Nation. Talk to your man. Say what you got to say. Say it with your chest. You know what I mean? Let's do what we do. But I come for me, you, and the crew. Hey, Raider T3, come talk to your boy.
Caught in the crossfire.